All right, big homie CC, glad to have you back on Cam Capone News, man.
That's always a pleasure, Ken. What's that word? You one of them elite members.
I appreciate it. Yeah, man, always dope content, man. We're fresh off the Crip Mac combination interview that went crazy, man. The fans seem to be loving it.
For sure, for sure.
Well, I'm gonna start off with this Chud the Builder situation,
Wait,
man.
wait,
This
wait,
this
wait, 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 wait. It's not Chud the Builder. It's Chug the Pegster.
Chug the Pegster.
Cause did you see what happened?
I seen with the lady accused. Yes, I just see it.
Now don't we always talk about this, Ken?
We usually do. Yes.
Listen, the zest apocalypse has infiltrated every community. And I said on here, you can't pick on white boys too long because they start doing certain stuff. And this right here, now, he not going to areas where you got black people who willing to risk it all. He is going to affluent areas and rage baiting people, and then he pulled his mace out. He ran up against an Army veteran, put hands and feet on him. He called it attempted murder. And now the DA is saying he can't use his GoFundMe to pay his bond. When he got to the court, all black bailiffs is looking bad for Chud the Pegster. See, that's the thing. Once you start dealing into zestology, you understand the patterns. Because like the tough white boys, they're usually in biker gangs, some type of organization. He got the police officer mustache. You see what I'm saying?
Okay. He
And he
does have
got
the police officer mustache.
he got the police officer stash, and he got the complexion for the protection. Unfortunately, like once people find out that you bending over on all fours and you got a black lady pegging you with the Dino, all that's out the window now. So now somebody's gonna make you have to crash out. So he anticipated one of these black people crashing out. An Army veteran called his bluff, slapped him, punched him, and he called it attempted murder because he's not really a tough white dude. He couldn't fight. He's one of the LGBTQ people advocates. You feel me? Like him and the Diddy guy would have got along well. Unfortunately, when you chuck the pegster, you can't. You can always choose your decisions, but you can't pick your consequences. So Chug the Pegster. See, now I'm on your ass. So if you do get a bail, I'm gonna pull up everywhere you at, and I'm finna test your gangster for sure. Cause he's not gangster at all. You can't be gangster bending over on all fours and somebody touching your. Listen, once you give up them cakes, look at Lil Nas X. He gave his cakes up, he crashed out. Right? They seen Lil Nas X naked at in LA walking through the homeless encampment. Once as a man you sacrifice your manhood, there's no coming back from that. There's no coming back.
Yeah, the whole situation been kind of crazy, man. Seeing this guy, this racist dude,
He
crash
had a
out like
black
this.
woman pegging him. He not even a racist. Let me tell you this. Did you know that at every Republican convention, the Grinder app crashes?
I don't even know what the Grinder app is.
Right. See, the Grinder app is where all of the zest monsters gather together and they find other people to have a zestathon with. It's a gay dating app.
Oh.
Right. And Chud got 6 profiles on there. Did you see the photo of Chud with the dress on with the angel wings?
I did. Yep.
See, this is what happens. Like, these guys try to reinvent themselves on the internet, but that dirty laundry finna come out. Peg man, like Hassan the Thigh Master Campbell trying to call me out.
He's been going around harassing people now, and
For sure.
he just really started going really viral these past few weeks. And I from what it looks like, this dude wasn't putting up with it. This Army veteran guy. You know, we don't really have the video footage yet, but it was being recorded by whatever app he was using
Right.
that they were allowing to, because he got kicked off Kick.
For sure.
And he went to this other app, and it was recorded, but I guess the AI was programmed to turn off if any gunshots went off.
For
so
sure.
the second a gunshot went off, the stream shut down.
Right.
And so from what I understand, the police are subpoenaing the footage. So the footage is there. We can actually really see exactly what happened. You know, from what you understand and you know about working on self-defense cases, because you're a bodyguard.
Right.
What do you think his chances of beating this are? And, you know, from what you've seen about this situation, what do you think?
He don't have no chance of beating this because he's the antagonizer and he's provoking people, and he has a digital footprint of him traveling around saying severely provocative things to people, and then when they approach him about it, he's pulling out mace. In this situation, you know, and where he was at, I believe they do have mutual combat as a law. And he violated that because the person who challenged him did not have a firearm. Then
Right. You can't just shoot somebody because they punch you.
you cannot.
That's not self-defense. Self-defense means you have to believe your life is in danger.
100%. 100%.
The second it looks like your life is no longer in danger, it's no longer self-defense. People don't understand this about self-defense.
And this is what is going on with All-Star JR. He left, came back, tried to fire more shots. In this situation, you know, there's no stand your ground law in Texas like that. See what I'm saying?
What? Okay,
This happened.
right.
This happened in Texas. Tennessee. There's no stand your. Pardon me. There's no stand your ground in Tennessee. So in this fact, when he provoked in a racial hot zone, this is an Army veteran. He got punched. He responded with a firearm. That's why he got attempted murder. Then it got upgraded to premeditated murder today. Police officers already know about people who want to have death by police officer. This guy, he's not going into high crime areas. The areas he's going into, these aren't people who are willing to risk their life for a minuscule decision. He knew that if he went to any impoverished area where there are high crime rates, high gang activity, he couldn't get away with this for a second.
Nah, not in a million years.
He was anticipating, no one's going to do anything out here because look where we at. Unfortunately, he ran across a patriot. He wasn't able to kill him. Blessings to that man. And now the video footage of him in court and those two black male bailiffs staring him down, that's going to be his future for a little while. DA are filing motions so he cannot use his GoFundMe to pay his bond. You know, 10% of 1.25 million was 110,000. But like I said previously on this platform, shout out Capone News, the white Christian male population has been under attack. Once Chud the Builder came out, people are starting to call him a hero. Then we've seen copycats. racism is back in America. And unfortunately, you know, this group of people are not their ancestors. It's going to be hell to pay. Shout out to Chug the Pegster.
Did you see that he raised more money than the Army veteran? I think it's
Yes.
100,000 that he's raised, and the Army veterans raised like 35,000.
Yes.
That's crazy.
At every Trump election, the shirt said what? We the silent majority. When they didn't come out the mountains to come vote, they lost. When they did, they won. The African American group in this country is truly indeed a minority. Point blank, period. We are a minority group. We are not the majority in this country. The numbers tell everything. Just like with this whole Audemars watch situation, right? 5% of Audemars' clientele was African American. So when I seen rappers coming out, bro, that's a very, very small group. And I get the DuPont registry sent to my house every month. And if you get the DuPont registry, you know it was going to be a pocket watch or some type of handheld collectible watch. Ferrari won't even let you customize their cars, or they'll remove you from the list to buy one. Why would Audemars sacrifice their clientele for a $300 watch? They'll never do it. So all of the guys we seen coming out talking, none of them own stock in a publicly traded company, which is Audemars. In the hip hop community, unfortunately, we are slaves to brands and slaves to money. In that field, it's not the same. We seen no person of outside of a certain skin tone make a video with concern. This should be a lesson to people. So what I'm saying is this, right? When you start to talk about racial divide, social media, fashion brands, and money, what did Polo tell Trick Daddy? Trick Daddy reached out to them and said, look, I want y'all to do some work with me so I can promote your brand. They told him, please stop saying our brand name altogether. This is why Jay-Z went to do Ace of Spades, because Cristal said, look, we don't even want y'all popping our bottles in the club. This is the same core principle for Chud the Builder. Chud the Builder felt like, you know what? I'm going to go to these areas. I'm going to antagonize people about chipping out when he's the peg monster. Him and Boston Richie probably get along well. You see what I'm saying? Because what are they doing? It's a zest apocalypse. You don't see real monsters going out antagonizing people. We know the outcome of this. Point blank, period.
What's up? This Cam Capone. If you want to hear these interviews with all the cuss words in it, all the stuff we had to take out because YouTube makes us cut a lot out, all you gotta do is become a member. Hit that button.